impatient ones will fall right into our lap.
Bueno, pues continuamos con las misiones a ver qué tal.
My field of expertise. No mercy. Good.
Surrender your stuff.
I can't believe this. Good. There's no time to waste. My field of expertise. One with the sound.
A ver qué por acá. O primero me voy a hacer las del diario. Está igual de lejos, por todos lados. Cabrón, pero está todo bien subido. Está mejor, espero. Zona concurrida.
One with the sound. You will obey. My field of expertise. Time to wrap it up. My field of expertise.
Y tras de un jalón. Con materiales. Escucho un ruido. Creo que aquí tengo los 100. No, cabrón, faltó una. Ese intro se está tan fácil.
Good. There's no time to waste.
Don't blink!
I'll pay you back tenfold.
Ay, no, para ver si esto.
What is this about? None shall whisper. Leave it to me.
Ahora sí. Y vamos a ver la misión. Es para acá. Y ahorita va a salir la cosa.
Over here. Been waiting for ya.
¿Qué vas?
I thought Yang Yang said you had a super cool little buddy to show us. Where is it?
I don't know.
Ahí está.
Did
Ay,
it just pop
mamela.
out of your tacit mark? Smells good. So, is this how it first showed up when you guys were in the Norfolk Barrens?
Yes, back then as I fought off those tacit discords, a burst of energy erupted from that statue.
¿Cuál estatua?
Two forces clashed and collided, and later, one of them emerged victorious, vanquishing the other in a violent clash. General GN and Rover later told me it was this little thing coming out. It reminded me of how Rover once absorbed frequency energy with her body in a... Apparently, this little one is what we had detected before.
Como que
It's
está
a speculated
pequeña.
space or organism hidden inside your... It shares similar frequency. In other words, it's your own echo, captured or absorbed at some point. That's why Baizhi couldn't confirm just how you absorbed that echo back then. Was it you? Was it the little one? Or Baizhi discovered more after analyzing your spectrums? She found a new power source within you, similar to the crownless, but even stronger. This power comes from the tacit discord, so the excess energy this little thing had consumed somehow ended up in your body, available at your disposal. In other words, there's a deeper connection between the two of you. Or, according to Baizhi, it's a convergent codependency. To put it simply, you are connected. While you are the bond between you and this creature is symbiotic. As it strengthens, so do you. Fortunately, since it can't ever leave your side, it's not an easy target for attackers. And if they do strike, okay, now that's pretty much it. Baizhi was going to explain it to you herself, but she has to go check on a newly appeared sonorosphere in
Wait. This is too much information for me to process. Let me get
Yo
this
todo
straight.
el cabrón.
So, it helped Rover fight off the Threnodian? Seriously? This teeny tiny thing could do that? Seems unlikely. Don't look down on me. You'll regret it when you learn what I'm capable of. That poker-faced researcher was though. I'm a super duper cool one. Rarest of them all.
Oh, actually, while those aren't Baiji's exact words, that is what she meant. She mentioned highly intelligent echoes that can act on their own in other countries. Said they are involved. Those echoes are rare, though. Neither I nor Baiji.
Yeah, makes sense. Now we just gotta figure out where it came from. Who knows? We may find other cool echoes in that place. Well, both General Jian and Baija have confirmed it. No way they're lying. I'll admit the thought of someone else having an echo inside them sounds pretty crazy to me. But with you, anything's possible. You can absorb reverberations with just your hands, like the legend says. So maybe one day you just stumbled upon this little thing and soaked it up like a sponge. So, do you know where exactly she absorbed you? Huh? How am I supposed to know? Why don't you just ask her?
Me?
Yeah, it happened before she lost all memories, so we have to ask you.
But even if echoes can have memories, they probably wouldn't remember things earlier than their first manifestation.
Aha! Finally, someone with common sense. That green-haired, serious guy asked me a similar question. Sorry to
La voz no le pega con la cara y el cuerpo.
I was just sleeping inside her this whole time. Sleeping? Seriously? It's been so long. All those happenings, all that fighting, and you didn't hear anything? Well, that's... Your sleeping quality is really something. So you've got privacy to be respected. Don't worry. Your body's sound insulation is amazing. You can dive into it, and everything goes quiet.
Más te vale, cabrón.
The only problem is, I never know when I'll wake up again. And when I do wake up, I get tired and hungry fast. So, I know. It's all because I'm not eating enough.
That's why you kept disappearing. You went back to sleep from lack of energy. Makes sense.
I thought you'd be really different from the usual ones we see. So you probably don't know your denomination or a nickname. No wonder everyone's been calling you the Little One. Denomination? What's that?
The universally agreed terms for special echoes, like names for humans. They're named based on their characteristics,
My denomination. It's... I don't know. Do I not have a name at all? What? No way. No way. That's not fair. If all the special echoes have names, how can I not have one? I don't want to be called the little one all the time. It doesn't sound cool at all. How about this? You help me come up with a name, and I will let you have some of the food. Oh. There's nothing left. Next time, I'll definitely save some for you. Just give me a name. Please?
A name? Now?
Yes, I want it now. Look, your name's Chisha, your name's Yang Yang, and your name is...
There.
That sounds interesting. Wait, didn't you forget everything? How do you still remember?
No me lo preguntes.
With your old name and memories all gone, it's a good idea to go with a new one. It makes everything more convenient and represents a fresh start.
Yeah, exactly like she said. Every one of you has a name, and I want one for myself too. I'm really not asking much. I just want a name that sounds a little cool, a little special, and epic, and super smoking.
That's true. Let's see. You want a cool one. What about Echo the Invincible? What do you say?
Nope.
Nah, nuh-uh, absolutely no. That's too straightforward. It's no better than calling me the little one.
Hey, it makes every difference in the world. I am Echo the Invincible! That's what a hero play character would say as their transformation call. Or maybe, since you can fly, and you've got those long ears, why don't you call yourself, Righteous Raptor, or Valor Hawk, or Flying Fury?
No, absolutely no. Why do they all sound so cringy?
Why? I love it when people call me the Chinjo Speedster. Doesn't that sound awesome?
Huh? Sure, if you say so. Anyway, they all sound like anything but my name. Absolutely no.
Hobby.
Aha! I knew Rover would come up with a good... Wait, why does it sound so random?
Estoy de acuerdo.
You didn't just pick two random syllables, did you? So, is it because I've been saying absolutely no a lot?
I meant to tease it as a joke, but I can tell it's upset now. On second thought,
Sí,
the
sí.
name is indeed very important.
Abby...
Abrazos.
Abraxas?
What's wrong? What are you muttering about? What? Sounds like you're reading a spell.
I don't know, but I just have this feeling that this is what my name should be. Okay, ready? Abby. I like the sound of that. That's my name.
Mismo.
Of course I like it. You came up with it for me. I was just trying to get used to it, that's all. Besides,
I feel attached to this name now.
Nombre raro.
My name is Abby. You will not call me the little one again.
Sure, we won't. Got it. Well, that didn't work out. I was hoping we could get some answers from from Abby. But now we're back at square one. I really thought we could figure out where Abby came from. It might not lead us to other special echoes, but it's at least a starting point to uncover Rover's past.
Maybe we can start with Abby's special abilities instead. Each special echo has a unique ability. We can compare what Abby does with our records of other echoes to see where they came from. Besides, it was Abby's power that helped Rover defeat the Threnodian, I suppose.
Why do you sound so unsure? Didn't you see it all with your own eyes? Abby, can you show us again? I'm super curious how you did that. Who knows? We might learn something.
Well, since you asked, I'll show you how it's done. But this place is too crowded. Let's move to that open spot over there. All right, all eyes on me. What's going on? I'll try again, just you see.
Nada.
What? Did something happen?
Just a little slip, that's all. I can do it. You gotta trust me. Back then, I just stood in front of her, and that big bad Threnodian monster thing just left.
So, you didn't really do anything?
Huh? No, I definitely did something. Like I said, I was asleep, and then all of a sudden, I smelled something really yummy, coming closer and closer. It was like nothing I'd ever smelled before. I didn't have time to think. I just had to show up and reach out for it.
So, maybe Abby's power activates automatically under certain...
Yeah, it looks that way. You can't even hold your shape for very long yet.
Hey! Stop looking down on me. Like I said, it was just a little slip. Really. When I think about it, I just stood there and did nothing and ended up beating a Threnodian. Imagine what I could do if I actually tried.
Crazy.
Hey, Rover, get behind me next time we run into anything, okay? I'll keep you safe. Promise.
Ya veremos.
You're so real for that, Abby.
You bet. I said I'm super strong. I'll protect her.
That's very reassuring to hear, but it seems we're stuck again. I can't think of anything else to check out.
Knew it. Nothing about Rover's ever gonna be easy to figure out. Maybe we should bring Baija, Mr. Shangli, Yao, and all the researchers in Jinzhou? No, in the entire Huanglong together? They'll do a nice and thorough examination on Abby, and then...
Absolutely. I said no. Told that poker-faced researcher already. I'll make it clear. I am to stay with Rover.
I agree. Abby cannot leave Rover's side, but we can't just trap her here for research. Where did you absorb Abby? What are Abby's powers, and what exactly happened between you two? Our Sentinel Joy can look into the future. nothing ever deviates from its predictions. It has already sort of guided you to the Norfolk Barrens through Madam Magistrate's messages, right? Now that the Threnodian crisis is over, perhaps you can consult our magistrate and our sentinel again. I'm sure they can offer you some more useful guidance.
Relax, relax. You have me now. Speaking of that, so this sentinel can predict the future? What does it look like? Where is it? Since we're paying it a visit, this sentinel should treat us with...
Our sentinel protects every one of us. Of course it's cool. But why are you talking about food again? Didn't you just stuff your face? What? Is your stomach a black hole?
I can't help it. I'm always starving.
Ya somos dos. No, déjame. Varios días después.
Rover, did you hear that? My stomach is growling. I'm so hungry. How about we go to that place we went to last time with Yang Yang and Chisha? I love their food so much.
A ver en cuánto me va a salir la cuenta.
Yummy, yummy. Hello? Are you with me? You seem a bit distracted. With so much delicious food right in front of you, aren't you gonna try any? Well, if you're not interested, I'll gobble it all up. You've been absent-minded the whole day. Still bothered by that dream from last night?
Un sueño.
Wait, so you had a dream
Como la
about
nueva
the
zona,
Sentinel?
¿no? Me imagino.
Like the one from your flashback when we saw the Sentinel statue after you lost your memory? Hang on, so let me get this straight. The Sentinel swooshed you off to a mountain shaped like... And then there were all these bad things going on with a lot... How exactly did it protect everyone again?
Yeah. The time in the mountains seemed to have slowed down from the outside, away from the tacit discords. The Sentinel must have created a barrier by manipulating the flow of time. It was a safe haven from all the Also, in my dream, I wasn't affected by this.
It's no shock that you have awesome powers, being friends with me. What was that place you dreamed about called?
I'm not entirely sure I heard it correctly, but in my dream, the Sentinel mentioned a place called...
Mount Firmament? Never heard of it.
You've never heard of Mount Firmament? Then I'm sure you're not from around here.
No, la verdad es que no.
Huh? Hold on! Did you just say Mount Firmament?
Oh my! Did that echo just talk?
Sí. Amiga, ¿no es hombre?
Come on, man,
No es macho, digo.
relax. You don't hear an echo talking every day, but it's not that uncommon either. I heard there's a country called Rhinus. What? Anyway, the echoes there are next level. Oh, you're not from around here? Well, that explains why you don't know about... Legends say Mount
No te
Firmament
emociones
is where
contándome
the
tanto.
I've never actually heard of anyone going to that place. They say those who try either get lost in the sea mist or never come back. If you're curious, just head southeast. Mount Firmament is on the east side of...
The southeast. The past few days, especially this morning, I caught this unique smell from the southeast. From that mountain they just mentioned. It Feels like a strong energy pulsing through the air, but I can't quite put my finger on it. It feels kinda weird, though. Could it have anything to do with what you said? A place where time passes slow? Do you want to go check it out?
Sweet.
I had a flashback about seeing their sentinel. Perhaps that I can feel an unknown force. Jinsei said she'll go search for the sentinel and update me on, but so far I have not heard any.
Then shall we go check it out together? It feels really suspicious.
Abby, are you getting sleepy again?
Let me
Buddies.
take a quick nap, all right? I've got keen ears. If anything goes down, just give me a holler and I'll be up in a jiffy. I swear.
Aquí vamos. Acabamos de ver. Ahora sí.
Good. There's no time to waste.
¿Qué onda?
Greetings, Rover. What can I help you with today? I regret to inform you that Madam Magistrate is not in the City Hall. She has left for Mount Firmament. In
Vaya,
fact,
qué
we have
curiosidad.
not heard back from her for days. Unfortunately, no. Please keep this confidential. The situation in Jinzhou is still unstable. When we captured Scar, he claimed that the Praxidus, it was around the same time that Madam Magistrate lost track of Sentinel Jin. If our Sentinel is truly in danger, or if someone with malicious intent obtains this information, in order to investigate the Sentinel's whereabouts, Madam Magistrate has left for Mount Firmament, its last recorded location. Madam Magistrate traveled to Mount Firmament alone. The looming threat of the Threnodian discouraged any additional diversion of human resources. Furthermore, when it comes to the Sentinel, force is not a viable solution. Madam Magistrate trusts you. It is beyond my authorization to meddle in your decisions. However, the landscape around Mount Firmament is complex. One must be accompanied by a special wayfinder to navigate safely. Currently, she's likely at the ferry terminal in Whining Ix's Mire. To learn more about Mount Firmament, you can meet her at the ferry. I trust Madam Magistrate's decisions. I will do my utmost to handle the public matters on her behalf. This worry about her safety won't leave me. In her last video message, I could tell she seemed weaker than usual, despite her efforts to maintain composure. Madam Magistrate's situation might not be optimistic. Rover, Mount Firmament is a dangerous place. Please, I've sent the coordinates to your terminal. Thank you for your kind help. I pray you will both return safely.
I'm here. Hey, did you notice how the mountain has a strangely pleasant smell? It doesn't look edible, though. Not that I'm hungry or anything. I just tend to doze off easily. Feels like my body can only process what I consume while sleeping. And don't worry, if there's any danger coming your way, I'll wake up like clockwork, just like last time.
Ya veremos.
Well, unless there's nothing that can even remotely challenge. In that case, I probably...
Let's head to the ferry. Mount Firmament. Our wayfinder should have plenty of information to share.
Pensé que otra vez para adentro, dije no chinguen. Viajecillo rápido y a ver qué onda.
Good. There's no time to waste.
Uy, yo lo puedo ver. Un barco, una lancha, nadando no creo. Aquí viene por la que voy a tirar.
Are you trapped here by the rain? I happen to be waiting for someone too.
Así.
I am Chun-Li, your wayfinder. Don't worry, the rain won't last much
Los
longer.
ojos muy raros.
Our destination lies just beyond it. Rover, what do you know about Mount Firmament?
¿Cómo sabe mi nombre? No mucho.
There is a certain folk tale. Have you heard of it? While hiking in the mountains, a woodcutter came upon two people playing weiqi and became enthralled with their game. Upon his return home, he found a world transformed. Everything. That mountain was a secret realm where Mount Firmament is such a place. But unlike this folktale, there is a price. If I spend a full day in the mountains, 10 days will be taken
La
off
voz
my
que le pusieron
lifespan
le
upon
queda
my
bastante
leaving,
bien, la verdad.
reflecting the actual time that is passed outside. Not to mention, the situation on Mount Firmament right now is probably even more complex than before. The strange time patterns of Mount Firmament are tied to the Sentinel's temporal mandate. Time ebbs and flows at its will. If the Fraxidus really has imprisoned our Sentinel, causing it to lose control of its powers, that could explain the temporal disruptions. Which means Mount Firmament is basically a dead end. Lifespan is not the top of my concerns. If you've decided to venture there,
I'll join you as your wayfinder. Jin Shi has stayed on Mount Firmament for too long. She doesn't miss a thing, does she? Before Jinshi left for Mount Firmament, scales began appearing on her body, and her resonance ability was weakening.
Unless
Those signs pointed to a dire situation for the Sentinel as well. That's why I must lead you there. You might have the key to solving our dilemma. You're here because I invited you. Sanhua was instructed to disclose my whereabouts if you ever went to City Hall and asked about Jin Shi. From what I understand, there is a strong link between you and the Sentinel. More importantly, you've been the primary target of the Fraxidus. That overseer tried everything to sway you and make you join their side before our battle with the reviving Threnodian. It's a clear sign that your involvement could disrupt their plans, especially at Mount Firmament. Records at the Grand Library tell a tale of someone who dared to enter Mount Firmament. They were also said to have stood alongside the Sentinel. And here before me stands someone who bears an uncanny resemblance to that very individual. Is it you? If not you, who else could it be?
no, pues no sé la verdad.
It took me some effort to finally reach this conclusion. Rover, the journey ahead is filled with danger at every turn. Once we venture into the mountains, there's no turning back. Are you sure you still want to join me? As your wayfinder, I'll lead you to your destination. What you do after that is entirely up to you.
Vaya.
The rain is subsiding, and the sky will soon clear. It's time for us to head out.
Cabrón, ¿está cantando o qué? Qué bien se oye la música.
We're at the base of Mount Firmament, but we won't enter the temporal barrier until we cross the luminous shore. Shall we proceed? The storm is coming. Some people must be itching to pounce.
Pobre, primero que todo. Espera, mira, me arregla la cámara.
My field of expertise.
No quites sobre nieve seca.
I've had enough. Get lost. Crush them.
Y no me dio ni uno.
Not
¿En serio?
bad. Found any keep.
Un baño. Que tenía nuevas mecánicas y todo. Solamente espero que también tenga acción, porque si no, también aburrido.
The bridge has broken.
Hablando de las nuevas mecánicas.
Judging by its design and intricate details, it must be a creation of the court of Savante. This is what they call a chronosorter. It mimics the Sentinel's temporal mandate. My master once told me about the court of Savante and their fearless quest to unravel the mysteries of Their dedication bore fruit in the form of fascinating inventions, such as this chronosorter. But it doesn't add up.
Más acción, menos plática.
Why hasn't this brilliant and this chronosorter was... But even if they died, there are... Or do these chronosorters stop functioning once they are removed from Mount Firmament? This chronosorter, weathered though it may appear, bears no signs of Let's give it a try.
Vaya, qué raro.
There's no time to waste.
Pluma de orulla. Oh, sobre una serie de las nuevas de estas, no me dijiste había ni una por aquí. Ahí veo una colgando. Son las únicas. Una nueva fruta, un cofre también.
Good.
Vaya,
There's no
no vi
time to
nada.
waste.
Y nos vamos a la misión principal y luego exploramos. Ahí otro pobre.
Not bad. Found. Good. There's no time to waste.
Esto ya está activado.
Weren't they concerned about losing lifespan?
For those fanatics, nothing mattered more than the truth. To live every moment with overwhelming passion. How many can claim such a tenacious drive and unshakable determination?
Perfecto. Parecía
All
más
yours.
difícil.
You're welcome.
Rover, it's the Fraxidus.
¿Es quién?
My field of expertise.
Madre.
Nerve. No mercy. You will obey. One with the sound.
The Fraxis. It's them again.
They've set traps all around the luminous shore. They must have anticipated your arrival.
The entrance is sealed.
It's the photon barrier, another invention from the court of Sav. Specific steps must be followed to undo the barrier. Rover.
Voy a necesitar una pistolero, ¿no? Lo que veo.
Use long-range weapons on the photon vaults to cut off its energy.
Make this quick. I have experiments underway.
Once we've reached the cave's end, we'll enter the domain of Mount Firmament. Proceed with caution.
So it can't hurt me.
¿Qué pasó? Se ve buena la nueva zona.
Time on Mount Firmament used to simply flow slower than in the outside world. Visitors were safe as long as they remained within the temporal barrier. But what we're seeing now is different. The flow of time has gone haywire. This is what we call temporal disruptions. What was once slow and steady has become chaotic and turbulent. Some areas are frozen in time, while no one knows how much they'll age after leaving Mount Firmament. But aging from youth to old age may be a blessing compared to the unknown fate that awaits. Leaving Mount Firmament could turn any mortal to dust in just a moment. Such is the power of time within its walls. These poor creatures, trapped in the temporal disruption, are the most pitiful of all. So, it looks like the Fraxidus did manage to capture our sentinel. Leading, I had wished that my theories would turn out wrong. As expected,
Yes,
my
sir.
terminal isn't working. We can't reach Jinshi. The temporal disruption is preventing it from functioning. We can't waste a moment. Jinshi's fate isn't the only one at stake. All the inhabitants of Mount Firmament are in danger. We need to hurry to Hongjian, a town nestled at the heart of Mount Firmament. Jinshi would likely pass through there on her search for the Sentinel.
Good.
Y
There's no time to
activamos aquí
waste.
primero que voy a que probar.
The temporal disruptions have spared nothing on our way here. Chungli, does that mean you're in danger too?
So far, nothing feels out of the ordinary. It seems the Sentinel contained the situation before being fully trapped. But I don't know how long this stability will hold. If I go down, please, don't worry about me. You...
Está chiquita la nueva zona.
What's the matter? You dreamed of Hongjian?
Sí. Anoche.
It sounds like you did dream of this place. What you just described closely aligns with the accounts documented in our Grand Library. Over a century ago, a vast horde of tacit discords invaded Huanglong. Thankfully, the Sentinel descended, manipulating time to erect a protective barrier, keeping those monsters at bay. Rover, perhaps that dream is more than just a dream. It could be a glimpse into your own past, and a guiding light for the future.
Ahí vienen estos changos otra vez.
Hongzhen is a pivotal location, linking various parts of Mount Firmament. With the Fraxidus now targeting us, they'll seize any opportunity. But every trap has its weak points. Someone has used their resonance ability here, but it feels different from the Fraxidus aggression. And it seems like she used it in a dire situation. The traces lead deeper into the heart of Hongzhen. Let's keep moving. Don't let your guard down.
Pero la acción para cuando.
Someone fought here against those Fraxidus.
Must be Jinshi. Her trails led to this location. Using her resonance ability too much would only worsen, but she must have had a reason. Was she helping the people?
Changli, there are traces here.
They're pointing north. Let's proceed in that direction.
The stage is yours. My favorite expertise. Good. There's no time to waste. Time to wrap it up.
Fury boils! Burn! Leave me alone. As you wish. Let's do this another way.
Blue!
Fury boils! Inferno!
The traces disappear by the pond.
The vase on the stone table seems rather peculiar.
There's something behind the waterfall.
Let's go take a look.
Another photon barrier.
3 photon vaults to break. Rover, use ranged attacks.
You two, halt!
Hold on.
Lady Xingyi.
Relax, there are honored guests. No need to be tense. In a single day, we've greeted both the Magistrate of Jinzhou and her trusted counselor in Hongzhen. I can only assume something significant happened. It's been a while, Changli.
I heard you step down from your position and move to the countryside. And now here we are, meeting again after all this time, in such...
For years, I lived secluded, no longer concerning myself with the matters beyond Hongzhen. But the current situation in Jinzhou is volatile. It has reunited us in an unpredictable moment. And you, young lady, what shall I call you?
Como quieras.
My name is Xinyi. Please follow me this way. It's not safe to talk here.
Pero señora, camine un poquito más rápido, ¿no? Nos íbamos a ver mañana.
I believe you are here for Magistrate Jin Shi. The magistrate left Hongzhen about 15 minutes ago. She should be at the Truth Seeker's Path. That's what they call it in Hongzhen. You might know it better.
Lady Xinyi, please elaborate.
No, más plática no.
Madam Magistrate, are you...
Mutando.
I'm fine. How's the situation? Have we evacuated all the civilians?
Yes. Remaining civilians have...
Good. These hidden chambers should provide some much-needed shelter for them to rest a little. Despite being the Sentinel's appointed, I can feel my resonance ability waning. And I get my power. Lady Xingyi, I can only fix the temporal disruption within a confined... Mount Firmament is in serious trouble, and we can't waste any more time.
The Sentinel was last seen flying towards Mianlung Chamber. But little did they know, we had a defense system in place. This mechanism has allowed us to locate them. To get inside Mianlung Chamber, we have to find the...
Y yo que pensaba que Genshin Impact tenía
I will
mucho
go bring
texto.
back the cipher key.
You are injured. Please, rest.
The Fraxidus will most likely attack this place. I implore you, Xingyi.
Yes, I will, Madam Magistrate.
Before I headed to Mount Firmament, the Fraxidus revealed a prophecy. I never intended to believe their baseless claim. The Sentinel had told me long ago that once we save the Sentinel from danger, I intend...
And then she left.
Y yo estoy a punto de irme también. Y no para
There's
de
still
hablar.
one thing that doesn't add up. The Mianlong Chamber was once renovated by the...
I'll look into what you said. But once we have the cipher key, the Mianlung Chamber will be left vulnerable to the Frax...
We must keep them at bay. Rover and I are headed to the Truth Seeker's Pass to meet up with Jingxi.
And the locals will handle the rest. I will send some men to open up the side exit for you. Head south and keep walking.
Thank you, Lady Xingyi. Please, leave it to us.
In this place she was born, and in this place she returns. Our magistrate's fate is bound to Mount Firmament.
No se va a morir, ¿no? A ver si ya se viene algo de acción por fin.
Did Xingyi and Jinxi know each other?
Jinxi was chosen as a baby for her resonance ability and raised in City Hall to become the Sentinel's appointed resonator. All the government workers there helped care for and teach her at some point. including Lady Xingyi. She grew up with immense responsibilities, forced to suppress her true nature from a young age. Thinking back, when she was only a teenage girl when she became a magistrate, she has been burdened with unimaginable weight that most cannot fathom.
Vaya. Ahí está.
I assume this is the Truth Seeker's Pass Xinyi mentioned.
Yes. This should be another chronosorter. It should work in... The entrance is built on that cliff, and it's been... We will need to break the 3 photon vaults with ranged attacks first. Nothing. I was wondering... I've never heard of any human civilization having the ability to manipulate time. Unless... We need to focus on items related to the Court of Savant.
Vamos a ver qué hay que hacer. Ahí no creo, ¿no? Será aquí.
With temperance and discipline.
No me digas que tengo que equipar el eco. Un chingo. Y no sé si era una estrella o era de 3. Aquí está.
Testing output.
Pues de una hora. A ver, si no era ahí, tiene que ser aquí.
Good. Did you see the tacitite fulminate on that cliff? Perhaps we can create an opening in this disk with an explosion.
Okay.
Testing output.
Y ahora qué. Eso todavía no.
I see. Are we going to aim the disk's opening at the photon vault in the middle? It worked. The opening fits right onto the middle photon vault.
Rover, now we can hit the 3 photon vaults simultaneously.
Cuando esos simultáneamente de la guerra al mismo tiempo o por separado. No, por separado.
The blockade has been lifted. Let's go in.
Creo que brinca solo, creo que no ocupa la
Better than nothing.
Good. There's no time to waste.
Why are there tacit discords here? No. These monsters... They don't look like the usual tacit discords.
These also look like the works of the court of Savante. They create these simulated holograms to protect this place?
You won't cast me down. I can't keep going.
Bask in the sunlight. Glow for me.
Tear me to pieces. Zap strength. It's our current call. I'll pay it back tenfold. My field of expertise. No mercy.
Fury boils, as you wish. Testing output. Burn to ashes. Burn. Not bad, huh?
Tear me to pieces. Think you got permission?
That thing up ahead. Is it another mechanism?
It seems to have unlocked after we got rid of those holograms. Let's go and have a
Una
look.
vez me llevo esto porque luego no van a ocupar. No sé para qué, pero para lo que han de ocupar. Bueno, ¿qué hace eso? ¿No?
Good. There's no time to waste.
La campana.
There's no time to waste.
The glowing patterns on that gate. It's a flare crest. Yes. The flare crests have a complex structure, but they can be deciphered with patience.
Vaya, lo que menos tengo.
See how each star represents a flare stone? That mechanism we accidentally solved earlier should be... Yes, we still need the... Wait. The blood and scales here. It's Jinshi. She is likely teetering on the edge of overclocking now. We are running out of time.
Not bad. Found any keepers?
Decades have passed, but those researchers' presence still lingers in this place. The Sentinel situation is with one of...
So,
According to the... So the Fraxidus just added a pinch of... There's nothing we can do. Only the Mianlong chamber. In the end, the Sentinel couldn't be... Their experiments result... No. A chronosorter. We are getting closer and closer to the truth. 2 more flare stones left.
Tiene más nivel.
My field of expertise. Zap's journey. It's our curtain call.
Fury boils! As you wish.
Listen up! Life is in everything!
Zap's journey. The stage is yours.
Ahí va a estar uno.
My field of expertise. Tenfold.
Que peguen. Parece que no, pero sí.
Fury boils!
New workspace.
Another chronosorter. The second flare stone should... behind this gate. Let's restore the collapsed gate with this chronosorter.
Esto será algún desafío, ¿no?
So it turned you into a climb bag. Please use the leap device to eject yourself and crash through that ice wall. So it turned you into a climb bag. Please use the leap device to eject yourself and crash through that ice wall. Another chronosorter. Let's give it a try. The stone slates have formed a path. Now we can bring the tacitite fulminate across the water.
Cabrón, como el puente y caigo en el agua. Ya que se transforma, aquí sí que no necesito el eco.
There's still another photon vault to break. We can't reach it from here. We may need to look around for a better vantage point.
Pero la cámara no le van a arreglar. Cabrón, como chingón le hago pa. Esto está allá. Perfecto.
This hidden area may allow us to reach that photon vault.
Quitan los nuevos, uno de los nuevos. Esclavos, pero la comida aquí está muy cara en este juego.
As you wish. Not bad, huh?
Tear them to pieces. Crush them. Ugh, I've had enough. Get lost.
Yo creo que toda esa mecánica la verá sobre uno. No realmente necesitamos.
One last flare stone to go. There's a carrier lift nearby. Perhaps the flare stone is on the floor beneath us. We should be able to find Jinshi soon.
Something above the carrier lift seems stuck.
abajo entonces. ¿Llamada a dónde o qué?
We've reached the carrier lift.
Ok, vale, elevador. Espero que no me tenga que aprender esto de memoria porque está cabrón.
Is that so? So this file confirms that the chronosorters are artificial. They activate when hit with a strong and this also answers my previous question. The chronos... No, it was nowhere near enough. The chronos... Plus, as according to the Court of Savante researchers, there was a hypothesis which states the collision between two resonating frequencies. Yes. That fight has to happen to trigger a second resonance awakening for Jin. Countless chronosorters were made to collide with the Sentinel's frequencies, but the one chronosorter briefly showed the power to restore time before breaking apart. This proved that the research log mentioned that all chronosorters were It's similar to how human resonators experience overclocking happens when a resonator overexerts their ability. And this researcher who wrote this, no, it's not. Exhausting oneself will only... In addition, I noticed another detail in these the chronosorters required manual control. In the only incident of success, and the Sentinel successful. Rover, do you have an idea? Jinchi.
Cabrón, apenas iba a dar eso. ¿Qué vas?
You.
Don't worry. Rover is special. The temporal disruption can't hurt her.
But Changli,
Como que yo tos.
Shh. I gave my word to be your pawn, and I intend to keep it. As your teacher and courtier, it is only right for me to do so. And let's not forget, without me playing the... Rover has a strong connection to this place. You need her help to resolve Mount Firmament's crisis.
But we already owe Rover a lot. Thank you. Rover, I will do everything I...
Let's cut... What did you find in Truth Seeker's...
According to the Court of Savante's records, as time passed and its condition worsened, the flow of time became unstable here, causing temporal disruptions that could potentially threaten Jinzhou. Only the Sentinel's appointed resonator can restore its temporal mandate.
Que me anda ahogando.
Their records indicate a solution.
To reverse the rapid aging effect from temporal disruptions.
Let's say you can achieve all that, but Jinshi...
I understand. I share a resonance connection with Jue, but I never took the time to truly get to know it. Sentinel Jue has been guiding us since the city's... The temporal disruptions we face are just a... Without the Sentinel blocking out tacit discords through its time manipulation power, Jinzhou would...
So what do you plan to do, Jinshi? If the Sentinel's condition is indeed incurable, today it's Mount Firmament, but tomorrow...
I will. If it truly comes down to that, it's the only way to save Mount Firmament, protect Jinzhou, and help the Sentinel.
Have you thought about the consequences, Jinshi? Trying to trigger a second awakening by fighting the Sentinel, it could make you overclock at any moment. We both know what that means. You could lose your mind forever, or even disintegrate into dust. On top of that, do you honestly believe you can fight in your current condition? I can see right through your facade, Jinshi. You're essentially committing suicide at this point.
You're one to talk, my teacher. I learned from the best. When have you ever backed down from risking your life for what you believe in?
Oh? I don't remember ever teaching you that. We all die eventually, but we need to stay alive as long as we can to achieve more.
También.
Jinshi, you must live and inherit the Sentinel's power. Then you can save...
Chengli,
Jinshi, I don't intend to stop you. I know you've made up your mind. That's why I brought Rover here.
Aquí.
You may have
No,
already
para que
guessed
me
it.
muriera yo.
Rover is indeed the hero who fought by our Sentinel's side during Jinzhou's early days. She's also the mysterious... All evidence we've gathered... If anyone can help us with the situation at Mount Firmament, it must be Rover.
thank you, my teacher. Jingxi will...
Lastly, we still don't know for sure how the Fraxidus is keeping our Sentinel trapped. This will determine if you can actually meet it face to face. Yes, it could be any of these scenarios. Lady Xingyi is already on the case. We should get an answer soon. The cipher key should be inside the stone chamber, behind its entrance gate. There is one more flare stone to work out. Let's get moving.
Bien esta imagen. Está otra escondida.
Good. There's no time to waste.
Look, our last target. On those floating floor tiles. We need a way to restore them.
It's not working. We may need to follow a specific order.
Vaya, ya vamos a empezar.
It's not working. We may need to follow a specific order.
Vas a ver cuál es. A la tercera.
It worked. The court of Savante set many traps here. They must have worked hard to protect Mianlong Chamber.
Ya vi el cofre.
The quality. Never mind.
It's a trap. Watch out.
¿Y ahora? Ahora sí, veo esta. Tenemos otra más, cabrón. Me gusta cómo cambiar la roja según va atacando. Aquí ya cambió la roja, es diferente. Al final me va a matar.
Make it fast. Make it fast.
Aquí ya cambió el
Make it fast.
Precision.
Onwards.
Probarla de nuevo.
Mind's eye.
Ya cambió otra vez.
Make it fast.
Voy a tratar de ver en cargarla de nuevo.
Mind's eye.
My blade burns. Make it fast.
Tal vez me voy a dejar. Tirarme la definitiva.
Together we fight! Sacred light. Messages from my part. Take four.
Together we vanish. Who's the caged bird now?
20 años. Hace menos años que un
Take four.
hablando de cómo se
Thunder guide us.
With temperance and discipline, my flames.
vean dejar que uno pudiera manejar el personaje para probarlo bien.
I'm done with all 3 flare stones.
Good. Let's head back to the entrance. We should be able to access the cipher key now.
Better than nothing.
Pero de verdad la cámara.
Zappy, the stage is yours.
We've reached the carrier lift.
Good. There's no
All yours. You're welcome.
No, esto no se me va muy bien. Por lo menos no un salto peligroso.
The cipher key.
Rover, take good care of the cipher key. I'm leaving the rest to you and Jinji. Please don't forget, I am your wayfinder. I journeyed with you into the mountains to ensure you meet up with Jinshi. From this point onward, I will be counting on you both to go and confront the Sentinel.
Qué curioso, se va o se pone peligroso.
This is all I can do for you. I'm here to guide, not intervene. The path
Pero
is
de igual
yours
forma
to
voy a tirar
choose.
por ella.
Not to mention, you'll need someone to keep them at bay. Yes, they've been constantly watching you. By all means, please carry on without me. As for myself, I have a more fitting location to make my contributions from. Oh, speak of the devils. How rude. This is not
Qué
how we
buenas
greet people here.
cinemáticas.
Allow me to demonstrate the proper etiquette.
Vaya. Tanto movimiento y no más echados.
Changli.
Ya pasó la acción.
Those artificers are
Okay,
nothing to
okay.
worry about. Don't worry. Cheng-Li has her plans. I don't believe we will run into more ambushes on the way.
Otro eco, a ver si me lo suelta.
Your time is over.
My field of expertise.
Fury boils. Burn! Burn to ashes!
Todos.
Listen up. I can use some fertilizer.
Uno más.
Now I'm
Uno
back in the
está
sunlight. Now I'm super dehydrated.
Please leave alone. Let's do this another way. Inferno!
Más 9, no puedo perder movimientos. Hasta que se regresa la vida y yo quedé sin vida.
Crush them.
My field. Time to wrap it up.
Your obedience
Y ya se me
Blue. Now I'm super
que
dehydrated.
si pegan.
Fury boils. Feel my wrath. As you wish. Not bad.
Tear them to pieces. My field of expertise.
Roll for me. Life isn't everything.
Burn! Let's do this another way. You're bad, huh?
No tengo que aprender sus movimientos. ¿Dónde? Otra vez se volvió. Y lleva.
Silence!
después de como 20 intentos. Pero falta y me dio un eco azul.
Now you've no mercy.
Let's do this another way.
Silence!
Tear them to pieces. Pay back tenfold. Zabstract, the stage is yours.
Leave it to me. Bask in the sunlight.
Let's do this another way. Burn to ashes!
Might be over that too. Zabstract, it's our
Estoy
curse.
muerto.
All yours. You're welcome. Good. There's no time to waste.
Voy a terminar la historia y luego lo oro.
Might be over that
Shmoo. Notice it.
What a clicker.
¿Cuántos ecos son? Falta uno nada más. O me imagino que va a ser el del dragón.
Inferno!
tear them to pieces. Might be over that too. Think you got permission? Good. There's no time to waste.
¿Pero dónde soy?
Time to wrap it up.
Porque esta agua es venenosa o qué? No está caliente. Es que está muy caliente. Ay no.
Good. There's no time to waste.
It's Madam Magistrate! She's back!
¿Por
I
qué
must go
corre?
tell Lady Xin Yi!
¿Por qué corres? Nunca va el terrorito.
The Mianlun chamber is open now. Before you go, there's something important I need to tell you.
Qué raro que tengas algo que decir.
Changli was right. They used the Court of Cervantes' research to trap our sentinel in its resting They used the chronosorters. Our captured artificer revealed that, first, to place the chronosorter in the Mianlun chamber while it was still operational, although their death squad was no match for the sentinel. By forcing its hand, the powerful resonance ability of the sentinel would clash with the energy of the chronosorter. What if the Fraxidus modified those chronosorters? A whole bunch of them, pushed to their limits, but not even that was enough to... After the first hit, they set up modified flare crests in the Mianlun. It prevented the Sentinel from replenishing
So, we must free the Sentinel from that force field.
It would be a task more complicated. The people of Hongzhen have lived with the Sentinel for generations. But now, the Fraxidus want to capture the Sentinel. Please tell us what you know, Madam Magistrate.
Yes. I will tell.
So the Sentinel is actually injured. Madam Magistrate, you've already laid out this plan so far. It's always a challenge to decipher the Sentinel's intentions. But now that I reflect on it, perhaps I just never thought.
It was here on this very mountain. Back then, I was too young to remember anything. But this time, as soon as I stood at the base of Mount Lady Xingyi, but my duty as its appointed resident. I'm following the heart of my younger self before I became Jinshi. I am a seed, born on Mount Firmament. It's time for me to take root and grow into something greater.
No matter what, Mount Firmament has been stagnant for eternity. Perhaps a sudden crack of lightning. Once you pass through Hongzhen, keep your eyes open for a cave on the northern cliff. That will lead you to a shortcut towards Mianlun Chamber. The place is directly under...
Jinshi, so far, everything we know about the Sentinel is still just speculation.
You were right. But my weakening resonance ability and my connection to the Sentinel leave me no choice but to explore these theories. Whether it's fact or fiction, truth or a lie, I have to confront the Sentinel and see for myself.
Veo hielo alrededor de la pantalla. Este es un eco, ¿no? También. Entonces serían dos, este y el dragón.
Good. There's no time to waste.
Let's do this another way.
The Mianlun chamber should be deep in the cave. Let's go.
Safe to burn to ashes.
Me bajan muy rápido.
No mercy. My field of expertise. You're not getting away. welcome. Good. There's no time to waste. Watch and learn. Time to run. It's nothing. My field of expertise.
Fury boils. As you wish. Leave me alone. Inferno! Let's do this another way. Not bad, huh?
No me acordaba que le había quitado el arma, por eso casi no hace daño. Ah, no sé, te he puesto el cabrón. Pues que estaba entonces.
Quality. Never mind.
Good. There's no time to waste. Zaxxon, the stage is yours. My field of expertise. Paid back tenfold.
Leave it to me. Life is in everything.
Silence! Inferno! As you wish.
Tear them to pieces. Think you got permission? Time to rest.
Fury boils. Burn! Let's do this another way.
No mercy.
This must be the Mianlong chamber. We should now help the Sentinel break free from the Flare Crest spines. Chrono sorters nearby may have frozen this body's water in time. Or it could have been caused by the temporal disruptions here. Either way, we can use it to our advantage. We can walk over the water now. We are too far away to see what's going on inside. Let's go. I still need more information to determine what we should do next.
puede correr encima del agua. Yo no sé, dijo algo así.
I can feel the Sentinel's presence inside, but it's not responding.
Ahí está. ¿Pero es bueno o es malo?
The flare crest. The Sentinel is telling us we need to find the 3 flare stones corresponding to the flare crest. Then we will be able to lift the confinement set by the Fraxidus.
¿Está encerrado o qué?
But I'm not seeing any flare stones. Or any kind of entrance to another chamber.
There seems to be something underwater.
The water level has dropped. It's the flare stone. On that rock.
Let's go retrieve it.
Tengo que romper eso, pero no. Ya decía yo.
Done.
2 more to go. Let's look for them nearby.
Inferno! Burn to ashes!
Tear them to pieces. My field of expertise. Zap strength. It's our curtain call.
We need to find a way to destroy the spikes with the corroder's help. Same as last time. Let's locate the photon vault first.
The remaining photon vault is hidden behind the fissured ledge.
Fissured ledge. If only there was a tacitite fulminate. Let's look around.
My field of expertise.
Fury boils! Burn! Feel my
tearing you to pieces. My fear that I've had enough. Get lost. No mercy. Cast me down.
Luminous energy.
Tearing you to pieces. My fear that I've all yours. You're welcome.
Once, tacit discords terrorized the land.
The region of Jinzhou was under siege. A mother
Puta
and her
historia.
newborn child were hiding in ruins, trying to avoid the deadly creatures. They weren't safe for long, as the tacit discord found them. The mother sacrificed herself to protect her child. But with her gone, it was difficult for the newborn to survive. In a couple of minutes, its loud cries gradually died out. Fortunately, the newborn's cries echoed through the forest with a unique resonance that reached the ears of the mighty sentinel. With a burst of energy, our sentinel dispelled the surrounding evils. But sadly, it was too late. That night, Mount Firmament shook with the roars of a lull, and dark clouds gathered. The sentinel returned with a dead infant in its embrace. As if by magic, somber clouds parted, and shooting stars lit up the sky. With Mount Firmament's unique flow of time, the sentinel brought the deceased infant back to life. The resurrected infant became known as the
Sentinel's appointed resonator, and went on to become the magistrate of Jinzhou. Yes, it's me. I've lived in Jinzhou my whole life, and never ventured into Hongzhen. To me, Jue is more than just our sentinel, or a revered divine being. I've been thinking about it on our way here. If the sentinel predicted our fight, why would it even bother saving me? Now I understand why. Because I am the sentinel's resonator. I may not have any extraordinary abilities, but I do If Jinzhou ever faces a similar time crisis, I might... In our sentinel's prediction, the battle between us is supposed to happen in the distant future. It had been waiting for an opportunity, a right moment to tell me the truth. Now may not be the opportunity the sentinel has been waiting for. But I have to go and face it while I still can. To learn about the truth, or complete our destined battle. Give up my duty? I never thought. To be honest, I did doubt myself. It was the endless kindness of you, Cheng Li, Xing Yi, and everyone in Jinzhou that gave me the courage to push on. Even Jue's decision to bring me back to life. Whether Jinzhou holds everything that's dear to me, even without the title of magistrate.
Shinji es el dragón.
I'm okay. The pain I'm feeling is nothing
que no
compared to
prestas
those
mucha
trapped
atención
in the
nunca.
temporal disrupt. I must find the Sentinel as soon as possible. We draw from the same source of power. If there is truly no other option, then I will have to fight it. I refuse to back down. I will fight.
Más
To
pelea y
protect the
menos
Sentinel
plática.
and to defend Jinzhou. One life may be lost, but many will be saved. If it means keeping everyone safe, but let me make one thing clear. I am not planning on dying yet. We're not in a situation where death is our only option, are we?
Yo te ayudo.
Thank you for placing your trust in me.
Bueno, eso no es lo que dije, pero bueno.
Come to think of it, many good things have happened to me since you arrived in Jinzhou. Thank you, Rover.
De nada.
My teacher Cheng-Li told me it's up to both of us to solve the crisis at Mount Firmament. As I know you have a... But don't worry. I'm prepared. This isn't about succumbing to destiny. I am grateful to have you by my side through it all.
Y esto se rompe con algo, ¿no? La pregunta es dónde está ese algo. Oh, ya lo vi, estoy ciego.
Good. There's no time to waste.
No. No tenía que tener algo ahí.
Good. There's no time to waste. Zap string. It's our curtain call.
only boils.
¿Será que me tengo que ir a él? No creo que llegue hasta allá, ¿verdad? No sé por dónde hay que pensar. Lo mío precisamente. Hola. ¿Cómo estás? Digger. Es para subir el agua y todavía no. Oh, ya sé. Creo que ya sé.
As you wish.
One last flare stone to go.
Me costó, pero finalmente le hallé. Por aquí no es. Pero tengo que romper eso. Hay que romper esto de aquí.
Good.
Ya
Now we
listo.
can get that flare stone.
What a clinger. Let's do this another way.
Leave it to me. Listen up. Luminous energy.
As you wish. Feel my wrath.
My fears about
Y
Your
esto
time is over.
y esto sí.
Good. There's no time to wait.
Y
Time to wrap it up. Watch and learn.
All set. The Sentinel should be able to
y
break
la
free
última.
now.
Yes. I believe so. Let's head back to the Sentinel's place.
Y este pobre que se queda o qué.
Good. There's no time to waste.
Perfecto. Qué épica la música, ¿no?
Jinshi, it has been quite some time. And greetings, Lady Arbiter. Or should one address you as Rover now?
Señora. Árbitra. Como árbitro.
One cannot discern the cause of your arrival. Yet its significance heralds Jinzhou's fateful juncture. Shall a child who has lost their memories take up arms and fight for their fate? Or shall they retreat to their cradle and slumber?
Tomar el arma y luchar.
The seed of the future shall be sown in this very moment. Once the situation settles, an explanation shall be provided. For now, one must implore you to simply engage, decide, and observe. Jinshi, your journey has been an arduous one.
I cannot bring myself to ask for more. All I seek is the truth. Mount Firmament is in grave danger.
One understands your concerns. For one will soon perish. One such as this, of immortal nature, is designed to endure for all time. Yet one suffered severe harm in ancient times. This is not the optimal solution. For a long time, one has had to, yet fate cannot be defied. The Fraxidas have conspired against this one. Jinzhou. The city of Jinzhou. Ever since one descended upon Mount Firmament, using the power of temporal mandate to repel tacit discords, over the past millennia, one has defied the laws of nature. Otherwise, the temporal disruption would wreak havoc, not... Jinzhou shall forever remain frozen in time. The past and the future melt into one, rendering life indistinguishable from death. All inhabitants of Jinzhou shall endure this perpetual fate until time itself. It is this one's own doing. And in the coming days, one will exert in that moment, Jinzhou will fall into stillness.
Is there truly nothing else we can do?
This is not the optimal solution, but...
Please, forgive me, but I cannot do as you say. A decade, a century... What if nobody comes up with a solution? And who would be willing to spend precious resources? Rescuing a small Jinzhou's fate deserves better than an uncertain future.
Whilst one may not live to witness the future, one can still Magistrate Jinshi. As you express doubts, pray tell
Pero
how
abierto,
you
fuiste en el mejor
propose
momento.
to
Se
solve
estaba poniendo
this
más
issue.
emocionante.
The flow of time upon Mount Firmament is in disarray. If one does not freeze the time now, the situation in Jinzhou shall surely worsen 100-fold.
You once predicted a destined battle between us. Is it true?
Correct.
I was lost at first, struggling to grasp the prophecy's meaning. By clashing two resonating powers, a second resonance awakening can be induced. Through this, I am able to push my resonance ability beyond its limits and invoke the temporal mandate to restore the flow of time. Though I will be forced to raise my blade against you.
Ridiculous!
Pero bueno, ya se enojó.
If you clash with my resonance power, even the smallest mistake will result in overclocking and leave
Hola,
you
Elo.
nothing but an empty husk.
Lo chiqui.
You are well aware of its excruciating effects. The pain you feel now is but a faint scratch
Hola,
in
Astron.
comparison to its true.
¿Cómo están?
You will be trapped within the fissures
Llegaron
of
a la
time
mejor parte.
itself. Your being will be relentlessly shredded and mended day after day, denied any respite for eternity.
But I can restore the errors in the flow of time. Isn't that why you saved me all those years ago? I'm just...
Jinshi, you are given one last opportunity. Let me freeze the time, and I can ensure your safety. You're only here to witness before the right time arrives.
¿Cómo vas en ese juego? Pues más o menos. Está bueno el juego. Después de haberme casi retirado de Genshin Impact, pues me vine a probar este. ¿Y tú?
By a fraction, command me to transfer my temporal, the moment of her resonance ability's depletion. When she missed that moment by even the slightest margin, and Jinshi's fate will be sealed.
No sé si se me escucha porque el micrófono a veces se mutea solo.
But I was lucky enough to be saved by you, allowing me the chance to see the glittering lights of Jinzhou for myself. You rewinded time to save me. I am responsible. Jinzhou is my home. If it's ever in danger, I will do everything in my power to protect what I hold dear, even at the cost of my own life.
Such a valiant speech. Do you know the weight of this decision?
I understand your concerns. I will reach my second awakening with our destined confrontation and restore the time flow. Are you willing to bet on me?
Restore the time flow. Pray, from where does this confidence
Gracias, Astron, por confirmar.
You are my resonator, but your strength is only a fraction of mine. There is little chance for you to retreat unscathed.
But I can at least win some hope for our people. Even if it costs me my soul, my everything. I cannot die without trying. I may only bear your power for a fleeting moment. It's all I need to secure a better future for Jinzhou, defying all of your
Sí, eso es
predictions,
verdad.
and I
Para
will
este
keep
tipo
you
de juegos hay
safe.
que meterle muchas horas y
That person
si eres
has
free
to
to
be
play,
your
pues
resonator.
hay que conformarse con lo que hay. Pues yo también siempre juego gratis, nunca me suelo meter quizás a los pases de batalla y todo eso, sí, pero para personajes no sale a cuenta. Siempre sale un juego nuevo y lo deja uno irse al otro.
I will not regret it, no matter what.
Sí, este juego está bueno, sobre todo por el diseño de los personajes y todo. No es como Genshin Impact, tiene un estilo un poco más como para niños.
Show me how you shall be my triumphant ace. is curious about your choice this time.
Y en la historia, ¿qué tal vas? ¿Ya te pasaste toda la historia?
You will bear witness to our fight.
Está bien. Yo solamente conseguía a Jin Lin y su arma. A esta no, porque ya no tenía y estoy guardando para la Changli o algo así se llama. Me gusta más el diseño y todo, aunque esta es bastante fuerte por lo que he estado viendo.
What do you think of this world?
Like here, darkness clings, but lights flicker in the gloom.
A guided light easily lit.
Sí, y también creo que vienen algunos eventos que están bien como en la puerta.
This entrance leads to one sonoro sphere. Magistrate Jinchi, one shall await you there. Rover, this battle is related to the fate of Jinjo.
No, casi no. Llevo a jugar unas 2 o 3 horas al día. Juego un poquito más como shooters, como Apex. Fortnite lo jugaba, pero ya lo dejé de momento. Y Overwatch. Quizás ya vuelvo a entrar un poquillo a Genshin Impact, pero no sé, de momento estoy con esto y estoy bastante obsesionado con él.
Though, if I do nothing.
Correct. Now, please let us know your choice.
Rover. I have been preparing for this moment. Leaving Jinjo behind fills me with regret. Knowing I may never again
Además, todos estos gachas son bastante caros para tener todos los personajes con su arma, ya que hicieron lo mismo que en Genshin Impact de que el arma es específicamente para el personaje.
To ensure that our city has a rich history, with generations witnessing endless sunrises, they deserve a bright future. I want to protect Jinjo in my own way. As Jinchi, as a citizen of... Let's begin.
Hay gente que le gusta mucho jugar este tipo de juegos. Pasan hasta 24 horas al día jugándolo.
Heed my calling.
No me va a matar. Y luego también soy un jugador nuevo de teclado y ratón, diciendo suelo jugar con el mando, casi todo. Y sí, creo que debo de tener una feria para obtener de todo. Son bastante, los juegos son bastante, me llaman, pay to win. Ya tiene. Oh, sí. Sí lo vi, que mañana sale y sí también pienso jugarlo, a ver qué tal está el juego. No sé si pueda mañana precisamente, pero sí lo voy a probar. Estoy en un suspiro de vida.
I've made up my mind, and I will not back down. You once said it's not easy to become a candle of light, but I still want to try. I want to see if I can ignite a spark of hope for Jinzhou.
Lady Arbiter. May this one transfer the temporal mandate to Jinshi.
Sí, eso es verdad. Un juego hay que disfrutarlo primero, como sale. Que si ya empiezas bien chetado desde el principio, ya como que pierde sentido el juego. Ya no hay nada más que hacer aquí, ¿no? Parece que no. Sí, pues hay mucha gente. También no entiendo la gente que suele jugar los juegos con asistencia de apuntado y todo eso. ¿Qué sentido tiene? Cuando no es por habilidad propia o simplemente por disfrutar del juego.
Please. With all matters resolved, one is prepared to answer any inquiries you may have. I am Jue the Sentinel, the guide of Jinjo's civilization. You are my arbiter and my former master. In bygone days, I stood by your side as you established Jinjo City. You tasked me with safeguarding its prosperity. This one begs your pardon, for it is not all-knowing. All my knowledge came from you. One is prepared to answer any inquiries you may have. In the past, one was granted the key to that Sonoro sphere by your hand. You said you planned to participate in history, to make choices. One had previously
y luego cuánto no habrá de esos que lo van dándose en la raid, son muy buenos.
Every ounce of my existence. One is prepared to answer any inquiries you may have. Since Jinji has inherited my power, the temporal programs are now complete. Jinjo is no longer under threat. Jinji has fully assumed the mantle of leadership. From this day forth, this situation has been analyzed before, but the number of variables made reaching a safe conclusion impossible.
Yo también más o menos ahí trato de tolerar un poquito la historia. Les encanta el mucho texto, este tipo de juegos.
Revealing the truth to her earlier would only add to her troubles. Today was not the ideal moment for our destined battle to unfold.
Esta es la diferencia también de Genshin Impact, que este juego que sí te permite esquipear lo que no te guste o te aburra.
One is prepared to answer any inquiries you may have. You're tacit, Mark. There is something unusual.
Sí, un poquillo de todo para que dejarlos también los videos guardados para un futuro poderlos ver de los juegos que jugaba y para si hay gente que los llega a ver y le gusta mucho este tipo de juegos donde son como una película.
Rover, who's bullying you? Huh? Is it you, big thing? Huh? How dare you? I'm gonna teach you a Wait, pause. I don't think it has any bad intentions. It smells like the unnatural smell I smelled in Jinzhou before. Oh, so you must be that sentinel. Hello there, big one. Rover, why didn't you wake me up earlier? I got a feeling I missed out on a lot of fun.
It does feel similar to me, but there is some difference. This entity is unfamiliar to me, as it resides within your tacit mark. One can only assume you granted it access intentionally.
Pero está bien, la verdad.
Lady Arbiter, have
Sí.
you heard of the Black Shores?
Ya no falta mucho, por cierto, ya estamos a medio año.
The Black Shores is the starting point of your journey in this world. If you have doubts, this one's... Worry not. The wuthering waves ebb and flow. They shall send you back to where you belong. One
Y luego
suggests
también,
heading back to Hongzhen.
en teoría, ya no tarda en salir el nuevo GTA
Lady Arbiter.
para ver qué tal está.
With Mount Firmament no longer posing a threat, surely Hongzhen will undergo significant changes.
Good. There's no time to waste. You're not getting away.
Esto está muy difícil, eso de crear todo para hacer el multistream y todo eso. A mí se me complicó mucho. También pensaba comenzar desde el otro año y tuve que volver a actualizarme en cuanto a todo. Sí, ahora sí, todos los GTA suelen estar bien. Yo también le di mucho al GTA 5 online con bastante gente. Nomás eso sí, escuché que creo que va a estar más caro este año. Va a rondar para arriba de los $100. Si vives en Estados Unidos, en México no sé en cuánto, más o menos en cuánto vaya a andar. O en cualquier otra parte del planeta.
Mount Firmament glowed with the sun's light, high above the clouds and snow. And amidst it all stood a white-haired maiden, with a mere wave of her hand. This maiden was none other than the dead infant, now when thunder roars in spring, for only through death and strife.
I see. Doesn't matter. That's not important for our goal. We have the answers we wanted already. With the second resonance awakening, we will tap into power. And lastly, about that rover. This trip was worth it. We've collected many wonderful notes, haven't we? It's about time. Get moving. Can't let a certain someone wait too long behind bars.
Sí, eso es verdad, con todos los autos voladores, la moto y el otro. La verdad que cambió mucho el juego. Ya nada volvió a ser lo mismo. Bueno, pues ya por aquí voy a ir dejando el directo porque ya me está dando hambre. Ya mañana entraré a hacer un poquito de farming de todo esto del nuevo área. Y a ver qué más se cose por ahí. Muchas gracias a las 2 personas que hay. Había 3, pero uno al parecer se fue. Muchas gracias por la suscripción. Y a ver si puedo hacer directos un poquillo más seguido. Y pues mucha suerte, tú también. Chale ganas, se puede. Nos vemos.